What's up everyone, welcome to the SpeedcubeNZ YouTube channel. My name is Mike and today we're going to take a look at my solves from 4 events in the Cubing in Quarantine competition: 3x3, Pyraminx, skewb and 2x2. But before we get started, don't forget to like the video, click that subscribe button and click the bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload a video. So, Cubing in Quarantine was a 5-day competition put on by a group of amazing young cubers here in New Zealand. Like I said, I took part in 4 events. 2 of them I did really badly in, 2 of them I did okay in, and only by my own standards. What I was aiming for when I set out was a sub 30 in 3x3, sub 30 in Pyraminx because I just learned to solve that last week, sub 30 in skewb because I just never do it, and in 2x2, sub 20 really is what I wanted in a 2x2. Anyway, let's go take a look at the solves and see how I got on. Okay, starting with 3x3, here's our first scramble: B2, D2, B, U2, F, R2, D2, lol, L2, R2, B2, F prime, U prime, L prime, D, F prime, L, R prime, D2, B prime, R prime. This one was a surprise actually. I was not expecting such a strong start. Left with a little U there and boff, 25.96. That felt real good getting that first solve in. So sub 30. Here we go: B2, F2, D2, L prime, D2, L, R2, D2, lol, F2, R, F prime, D2, R prime, F prime, D, U, F, L, D2, U. This was less good. I'm still chomping at F2L there. Still chomping at F2L. There's a hook. Here we go on OLL and an egg timer. And then what looks like, yeah, a V, is that what we call that? A V? 32.79. I mean, it's okay. It's still about my old average, you know? Solve 3, U, B2, U, B2, D prime, L2, B2, F2, D prime, U prime, R2, F prime, D, R prime, B, F2, R, F prime, R2, and D. There's a really embarrassing skip coming up here where I fully just freak out, and yeah, here we go. What? Just overshoot twice. 24.56 though, that's amazing. I was so happy to get that on camera. D prime back to R, U, D, B, L2, B prime, L, F prime, D2, F prime, D2, R2, F, L2, U2, B, R2, F. So I'm now sitting on a couple of 20s and a 32, hoping that 32 won't count at this point as well. And I'm looking at, what was that, a Z for a 28? Yes, another one. Check that out. So what that means now is I've got 2 solves under 30 counting. That's outstanding for me. D2B, U2, R2, U2, F prime, L2, R prime, F, D2, F prime, D, L prime, U, F prime, R, B prime, and L. So at this point, I'm just thinking I've got to get rid of that 32. It's got to come under that, and it's looking pretty good so far. That's another V, I think. Nice and easy. 26.45. That one's going to count, giving me, look at that, a 27 flat average. I was so stoked. Next event, Pyraminx. Here we go. L prime, R, B prime, U, L prime, B, U prime, L prime, B prime, R prime, U, and those tippies, L prime and R. Look at the state of my mat. I've smashed it all out of shape. Now Pyraminx I learned to solve like a week ago. I knew this was never going to be good. 19.02 though for the first solve. I was aiming for sub 30 if I'm honest in Pyraminx. That's what I'm aiming for with these ones. B, U prime, R, L, B prime, L, R, B, L prime, R, B, tippies, L, R, B prime. And I got myself in a bit of a mess with this one. Trying to work out exactly. I've still not solved enough Pyraminx to know exactly what was going on there, but basically I didn't have to move the top to insert that piece, and whenever that happens I get a bit confused. I don't know why that's happening. 31.16. It's around the sort of lower time I was shooting for. It's okay. Come on, Mike, straighten that mat up. You're doing my head in. U prime, L, B, U prime, B prime, U, L, R prime, L prime, B prime, R prime, tips, U prime, L, R. So yeah, a 19 and then a 31, not ideal. Not ideal at all. It's about to get even less ideal. Right now, what am I looking at? I'm trying to find that one that matches. And then do the right insertion. But now, no, the insert's doing me wrong again. I'm not having a good time. Now, shout out to Liam Waddock though for teaching me this move on the stream the other night. 35.96. Just to move that last sort of center bit around. L prime U B U L R U prime R prime L R L, and the tips are going U L B prime. So what are we sitting at? 19, then 31, then 35. I need to get rid of that 35 is what I want. Ideally the 19 would have counted. Spoiler alert, it's not going to. There's a 25.97 though, happy with that. One more to go. R, B prime, R, U prime, B, U, L prime, R, L prime, U prime, R, then a U prime, L prime, and an R. And what's happening, I'm getting, just looking for that last layer. I find it really hard to just know where to start. Like, it's so horrible. I don't think anything happens there. I don't think anything's happening there, old fella. You're just gonna have to go looking for one. That goes up though, and there it is. Bang! It was there, 29.95, leaving me with an average of 29.03, which is alright. It's alright. I'll take that. Skewb time. R B L B U prime L prime B R prime U B prime U, and quite outstandingly a sub 10 for my first solve on skewb. More to come. R B U L U R prime U prime R B prime U B prime. So yeah, out the gate with a really lucky scramble. I'm gonna fess up though, I don't know if I scrambled any of my skewb solves correctly. Perhaps if someone's watching who is better at skewb and have a closer look at it and look at the competition scrambles. I don't know if I did it right though. I got very confused, and here I got lost halfway through an algorithm, but it's there. 28.22. Swinging between a 10 and a 30 basically. Ouch. R B U R prime B prime R prime B prime R prime B R L prime. So yeah, 9.47, 28.22. This one is gonna go on for a bit, folks. Get comfy. It's pretty ugly. I do not know what to do when I end up with like 3 not in a line. You know, if I have 3 centers that I need to solve that are in a line, I'm all good. But if they're in this little corner, I need to learn how to solve that, because this took me an absolute age and was very, very painful. There we are, finally I can bring that yellow one up from the back. I don't know, I never practice skewb. It's not an event I particularly enjoy, but it's alright. Back, sorry, B, R, U, R prime, U, B prime, R, L, B prime, R, B. This one's another bit of a grind, to be honest. I think what will... Yeah, see, there's the same thing again. It kept turning up. The only reason I got that first 10 was because I got so lucky with this scramble, which, you know, like I said, might not actually be the scramble I was supposed to solve. If I have to DNF this whole event, then I will... it won't bother me. It'll be fine. R, B, L, B prime, U, L, R, L, U prime, B prime, U prime. 947, 2822, 4257, and the 27.49. I need to get rid of that 42 if I want to come in under 30 for this one. I mean, aiming for sub 30 on a skewb is, you know, it's not a particularly hard challenge. 23.68 though, we got there. We got there, everyone. 26.47. Meh. Will I do skewb again? Who knows. Anyway, this one I enjoyed. R, U prime, F, R, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R, F prime, and by this one I mean this event, 2x2. I used to know all the top layer, all the OLL algorithms, but I have forgotten a ton of them, so I basically just have to spam soon and anti-soon until I get the Superman layout, so I can fang that around. Then I'm just doing V perms like 3x3. 27.53, not an amazing start. R prime, U, R2, U prime, R2, F, U prime, R prime, F, U2 with an F. Then a really nice second solve for me, 11.28, happy days. R2, U2, F prime, R2, U2, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R. And I'm looking good again, almost exactly the same sort of last few bits, 11.75. R prime F U F R U prime R F prime U prime R U prime. I started off looking for a sub 20 in 2x2, and so far it's looking pretty good. I got a couple of 11s. If I can get rid of this 27, then I'm looking good. Spam, spam, spam. Here we are, 17. Not bad at all. Right, this last one. U prime R U2 R prime U F prime U2 F prime R prime U2 R. This one nearly blew my socks off. Bang! Yes! Sub 10. That leaves me with a 13.36 average for 2x2. Never mind sub 20, sub 15. How about that? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my underwhelming solves. I hope you had a lot of fun at the competition. Thank you to everyone who took part and to all the people who put the competition on. It was amazing. Scrambles are in the description. Have a crack at it if you want, and I will see you again soon. Peace!